the argument is that Xi Jinping basically has had this theme during the Biden presidency of establishing red lines, telling Biden what he has to do. And those are, as you identified earlier, Steve, the Taiwan. That's the first red line U.S. can't cross, according to Xi Jinping. Secondly, democracy and human rights. That is, the U.S. can't interfere in democracy and human rights in China. Thirdly, U.S. can't interfere in the system, what they call the Chinese system. That is, the U.S. can't work to overthrow the Chinese Communist Party. And then fourth, lastly, the U.S. can't interfere with China's rights, that is, rights for advancement and development. So what Xi Jinping is doing is telling Biden what he has to do, telling him his China policy, and setting the stage, Xi Jinping hopes, to give a warning to the Trump administration about why it has to follow the same policies, of course. All four of those red lines are outrageous, of course. And Xi says if U.S. doesn't follow them, we'll be in a Cold War. Well, guess what? We already are in a Cold War. As you said earlier, of course, today, we've been in a Cold War since they came to power in 1949. And so they declared the Cold War. They've been fighting it. And it's time, as the first Trump administration did, is to begin to confront them in each of those areas.
Okay. So we have the war here against the administrative deep state, but to set the frame geopolitically, it's the Chinese Communist Party, and they've had a huge tell. They're afraid of their people because of this democracy. They're afraid of their people, Lao Beijing, and they're afraid of the freedom of the Taiwanese people. This is where we're going to run the tables on these guys, take down the CCP. Dr. Thayer, social media, but particularly where they go to get this article over the weekend. We'll have you back on